All right, guys, welcome back. And as promised, we are going to have a men's necklace that we're doing today. And we're going to be working from 2 boxes today. All right, let's see here. And it can be 3, but that depends on the end when we get done at the end of the necklace if we're going to use an extra part. So from the first box we're going to be using is the Leafy Landscape. Remember this one? Yes, with the pretty pumpkins in it. All right, so we're going to be using the Picasso beads from that one, the square ones, and also the pendant. Because I thought it was pretty, and I thought it would definitely make a great men's necklace. Now, depending on which other little stones you want to use, because I was at a cross between using the orange ones and using the red ones. So red and orange, and these orange ones are what, the Jasper rondelle beads, and these big ones are the Picasso Jasper. So 2 different colors, but they're the same beads from different cuts. This one is just the regular glass rondelle beads, round beads. So if you look on this side, you can see red beads here. And if you look on this side, you can see the orange stones here. So that's the big difference between those 2. So you can either do this side or you can do this side. It doesn't matter which one you want to do. It's up to you and what style you want. I think I'm going to go with the red because I like the bold look that it gives. I like the orange, which I'm going to make another one because it gives it a more rustic look. Now, it doesn't matter which way you move the square stones, it's gonna still have that more orange tone in them on this side and a more dark tone on them on this side. It's just because of the little beads that you're using in between. So it doesn't matter how you move those little stones around, it'll still equal out the same image. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the red ones because I feel like it gives it a more bolder look. And then once I'm done with that, I'll make another set, which would be with the orange ones, because I like that it gives it a rustic look. All right, so let's get these little ones put away. And which bag was this one? Hold on. This bag was the Desert Sands bag. So you got the Desert Sands bag, and then you got the other one. All right. Let's put those suckers over there. Get that out the way. All right, and then along else, so I have this chain. I believe I got it from Joanne Fabric years ago, so I believe it's where I got it from. But the chain matches well with the colors that I want to do in this necklace. So I'm going to actually double strand it. So it'll be a double strand necklace. And this will be the first time I did a men's necklace with a combination of the gemstones and the chain. Usually I don't do that. But I just wanted to see how it was going to turn out. So most definitely this time I'll do it. And the second time I make this necklace, I won't have the chain. I'll just have it going all the way up with the gemstones when I do it the next time with these orange beads. So right now I'm going to just take that out. And I have a little red one here because I was trying to look and see if I wanted to start off with the red or the, I don't know. Maybe I should just start off with the red. I was thinking maybe just going straight to the metal on the pendant, because I thought that looked good as well. But since we don't have, I'm going to be using jump rings to put it all together, maybe I'll go with the red. All right. So that's the plan. That's how I want this one to turn out. I'm going to take some more of these red beads out because we're going to need them. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. All right, and as you put those red ones there, you can see how it changes like the look of the necklace. It looks more bolder. Okay, I'm gonna set these over here to the side, and then make sure you have your crimp beads. Now I don't have a crimp cover because I don't have one in this color. I thought I did, but obviously I don't have them in all other colors but that one I want, which is okay. And then instead of going with a lobster, small lobster claw, or a toggle piece, or one of the tie pieces, like where you screw them, I like this one. I had it to come with a gold necklace, and I was like, I didn't like the way it looked, so I had like 2 of these, and I like the way it just matches in with this necklace. So we're gonna add that there. And make sure you have your jump rings, okay, because you're gonna need them. And then make sure you have your string. So you can use either or. This one's a little thicker than this one. And sometimes for the men, I like to use a little bit thicker because for some reason they're just more heavy-handed under items. So I like to use the thicker wire. All right, and you're still gonna need your, of course, your tools, your 2 small pliers, this tool to squish your crimp beads, and something to cut with. All right, and I always like to have a pinche if I remember it, so got my pinche this time. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, because right after this video we have the Bayberry beaded purses to do. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. I'm gonna scoot this over, and I'm gonna start with pulling out the size string that I want. And I'm not going to match it against me because it's not even going to be that long of a necklace. Just that part of it. So for maybe a little bit longer, about that much. Just in case I make a mistake. Yeah, so that about that much will do for me. And this reel is almost done with, so. Let's go ahead and cut that right there. All right. Put that stuff to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and put my pinche on here, and let's get started. And as usual, we don't need to lace up the whole necklace. We'll do half of it, come back, and finish. Right? All right, so what side I want to start on? I'm going to start on this side. Or do I want to put the pendant first? I think I want to put the pendant first. All right, so got the Jasper pendant from the one box. This one is coming from this box. All right, so let's do this. And since we're gonna do that, we're gonna need I hope the jump rings fit in there. I didn't even think of that one. I was just all set and ready to go, but did not think if the jump rings are gonna be big enough. I think maybe so. Let's just see. If not, we'll take a quick pause, get some bigger jump rings. I'll turn my chicken that's in the oven real quick and we'll be good. All right, so let's, and I wanted to double the jump rings on this. So let's see. So far, I'm going good. But it looks like it can get more space. Like it can leave a little bit more space just because when I put this one on. And I want it to lay flat and not look weird. So, all right, I'm gonna go with my first thought, which I should have kept in here. Oh, wait, turning that around kind of helped. Hold on. Just turned that metal pendant around and that definitely, yeah, okay. That should be fine. Okay. And I want to see if I can add another jump ring to this. If not, that's fine. If I knew how to wire work this pendant, that's what I would have did and then attached it to the necklace. But I am not that good on wire working, so I'm not there yet. All right, now with trying to close this, then yeah, you know what? I'm going to grab a bigger jump ring. So that's fine. Give me just a second here. All right, back. So I found my other ones and let's see how this goes, because this one, I want to use it because if you can see it has a little spiral twist to the jump rings, and also it's not that silvery, even though I see this one is. Don't worry, I know it is. It's because it's supposed to match the other beads over here. But if you can see, this is very silvery. This one has a little tint to it, so we're going to use this one. Comes in multiple sizes. Okay, these jump rings I actually got off BB Craft. They come in multiple sizes. You get 3 different types, okay, of metal. All right, so let's go ahead and open this one. And yep, I sure did check my chicken and it smelled good and it sure did taste good. It's all done. So, but I'm not having chicken tonight. I'm having fish. That was for the kids. But it sure is delicious, especially with that lime seasoning I put on it. Kind of make me want to change my mind, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna stick to what I said with this diet. Okay, now let's see if we can get this correct on here. And now when it comes to this little piece, you can, if I don't know if you can see it, but it does have a little curvature to it. So depending on how you put it on that pendant, it may sit up super high, which I don't want. So this is the right way. See, like this one is curving up, so I don't want that. So we're gonna turn it around and let's see if we can go ahead and get those pendants on here the way that it should. I mean, those jump rings on here the way that it should be. All right, so let's try the biggest size they got. I'm thinking that's what I need. And I'm not gonna double it up. I want to, but I'm not going to because these jump rings are thicker than the last ones I just had. So it's definitely not gonna let me put 2 jump rings in one hole on that pendant. All right. Let's go ahead, open that up. Come on, work for me. And I really love this pendant. I really do. I love the earth tone and feel that it has to it. All right, so getting it on there. Open that up a little bit more. There we go. Maybe a jump ring could have been a little bit smaller. I'm thinking it could have been, because that's a white little gap. That's a white, you see that white gap right there? So maybe it could be just a tad bit smaller. Let's see. Just a tad bit. Let's see. I think I've used these often too in the past, like very often. I can tell because my real small ones are gone. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to go, let's try this one. It's definitely still bigger than the last one we used. If I can get a free one, where are you there? There we go. All right, so let's use that. Let's see if we can get that going. Because it really should not take this long to get this damn jump ring on here to get going, right? We should be able to just get going, but obviously no. All right, and then be careful. Well, I gotta be careful, not you. So I don't damage my pendant on here. I don't want to scratch it or anything. And it can be easy with the circular jump ring, so sometimes I sacrifice and just cut my jump ring because I don't want to damage my gemstone. All right. And this is a tumbled gemstone, and I like the way it was finished. All right, let's see. Okay, nice and easy in there. I think I got it on the correct side. Right? Yeah, I think it's the correct side. Let's go ahead and close that up. Perfect. Perfecto. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and put that string through there. Finally. All right, so we have our string in there. I'm gonna start on this side just because I just have all my ones finished like that. All right. Put your pinchy on there. Let's get going. Now, I am going to start off with the red, just looking at it the way I'm looking at it. I am going to start off putting those reds in there. So, let's put that red bead, spacer bead, square Picasso Jasper bead, another one down there. So let's see, is that the way you want it to look? And if you want to just see, all right, let's take a look at that other side. Okay, so let's fix that real quick. And I'm gonna put that other red one on the other side because I just want to check. So what do you think? Leaving the red or start off with the stones, the metal? I'm still honestly, I'm still kind of going for that metal. I'm still kind of going for that metal. You know, I think I'm really liking that one. And then we'll put that. Okay. I'm just trying to check real quick and see which way I really like it. All right, so that's without the little red ones. What do you think? Think we should add that red back? Let's go ahead. I feel like this camera could be a little bit more fixed, guys. I'm gonna have to get, definitely for the Bayberry bead purse, I'll have it more perfect. All right, now I'm gonna add the spin chip back to this end because I don't want to fudge cake up. So, all right, let's get going. So add that red bead, add that metal bead, add your jasper bead, another metal bead up in there. Okay, put your red bead, metal bead. And that's why I like, and I don't mind this silver being so silver, because like I was just telling you, it will definitely work with the little metal beads we have, because some of it, part of it is silver, part of it has got this darker silver tarnished look to it, and I really like that. It gives it this rugged look, this bold rugged look, especially with this red in there. All right, so let's see. Let's go. And no, I am not making a bracelet to go for this one. I started off making a men's bracelet for this one, and it actually turned into a women's bracelet. So I said, let it be what it is. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. There we go, getting those in there. It's actually going pretty quickly now that I've got that jump ring on there. I think the jump ring took the most part of the damn time for me. Okay. And with these little square Picasso jasper beads, I love the fact that they have, let me show you real quick. Can you see the color variation in there? We got some grays. Look at this one, definitely has red in it. Like, that's beautiful. With spots of white. This one has stripes of black, stripes of rust colored going through it. You know, this one as well. So I just really love the color variation in this. And that's why I thought the red will work good too, because it gives it a bold look. And that orange, I think, will go well if you want to have a more earthly tone, you know, earthly feel to it. So let's see. And my husband definitely had picked the orange, but I'm going with red. All right, I need one more red one. So let me pull another one out of the little bag here. Make sure we got all of them that we need. And I could probably pull from the other side, since this is going so fast. All right, here we go. Let's pull another red one out of here. And I do wish I had more of the square Picasso beads, because I would love for the whole entire necklace just to go up all the way with stones instead of chains. But I'm fine with trying something new. Like I said, I haven't done that before with the men's necklace. So let's just see how that comes out. All right, now we've actually completed this side. So let's go ahead, take a pause right now, and we'll complete the other side, okay? And then once that side is completed, we'll come back and we'll add the double chains, we'll add the clasps to it, and we'll take a look and see how our work really came out. All right, we're back with the first part finished, and this is what it's looking like so far. I think it looks very, very nice for a men's necklace. All right, so now, like I said before, if you've got more of stone pieces, then definitely continue up in this pattern if you want to, and the whole necklace can be this way for a man. It looks great. If you don't and forgot to order some more like I did, then let's just go ahead and continue. Now, at this point, I say you got options, right? So, a moment though, let's see. Out of the, what is this one? The Dusty Roses. We think we just got this one. Let's So out of this one, there is some 4mm beads in here. Okay, and I'm trying to find, oh, I forgot how beautiful this bag was. And every time I pick up one, I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. Why have I started yet? Okay, anyways. All right, so those are the black ones there. Okay, if you want, you can take these ones from here. And, I forgot I had opened it. Dang it. But you can take these ones from here, and instead of using chain, you can use these to finish that off, okay? Finish off that necklace. But I don't want to. That's just not the look I have in my mind for it. If you want to, and you have more of them, you can also finish it off with those bold red ones, okay? If you order more from the sister store like I did, you can finish the top off. Look, you see how that's very nice actually. That's very nice. See? Okay, now I'm gonna have to do another one like this one. So now I'm gonna have 3 variations of this necklace because I think finishing off with this red is very freaking beautiful. All right, so there's your second option there, okay? Now, if you decided that you wanted to start with the orange versus the red and you were just working with me on that one, you can also finish off your piece with all the orange ones when you're done. And that will still give it a beautiful ass look, okay? All right, but I'm going to do it with the chain, all right? Because that's what my original image was. And now that I got all these other ones, I've got to do all the other variations too, because why not? All right, I'm just unscrewing this here. So, of course, a man's neck is not this small. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this chain that I got, and you guys know what I do. I don't measure, none of that. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab the 2 most bottom links right here. Pull it all the way out so it gets to the very last link that is in this chain. And then I'm going to cut that link. And now I know that it's even. Or I need better cutters. All right, so now I got them both here. They're both even. But I'm still not done, right? So I'm gonna take both of these even ones and still cut those in half, okay? So let's do that. Grab my little piece here at the bottom. My 2 chains. No, my 2 little pieces right here. Hold up, wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Much better. All right, and then I'm gonna bring it down to the most smallest little bitty link that I have left on my chain. I know I gotta bring this up to my eyeballs for good measuring. And I believe I am looking at the link right here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one. Almost cut 2. Pendeja. Okay. Told y'all, sometimes I be too damn strong hand. Okay, now let's do that second piece. Now, like I said, I was going to make a bracelet to this one, but it just started coming out looking like a woman's one, and I just couldn't resist. A rustic women's bracelet? Yes. So, that's going to be next, too. All right, I've got my 2 chains down to where I want it to be at. Going to cut off that one middle one that holds them together there. And now everything is evenly cut and spaced. Literally. Don't even need to measure. All right. So now I'm going to start attaching these pieces together. And did I go ahead and get rid of all them little jump rings I had? Because no, I was about to be mad at myself, y'all. So I am going to use these original ones that I said I want to use. And what I'm going to do is double each jump ring on each side, because since I have a double chain, I just want to. Why not? Okay. I'm doing a lot of why nots today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4. There we go. Let me take a look at you. All right, you're fine. All right, so let's connect that. Almost done. Yeah. My husband be like, so is that for me? Nah, it's not for you. All right, so let's start on with this little one here. Okay. Let's put it on there. And just gonna do them both together. Why not? So open you and you. Guys, I need to find another movie to watch tonight. I was getting my study on before I got my tutorials on. But then I realized when I'm done with everything, I ain't got nothing to watch. I need to find something to watch to put me to sleep, y'all. Ugh. All right, let me not be slow. I guess I shouldn't do them both at the same time. So, bam and bam. And I'm going to go ahead and close that one. All right. Let's get the other one on there. Trying to get as accurate as possible. Because sometimes if you put them on wrong, it'll cause your chain to kink up, right? And it won't go straight. It'll always be some bented part somewhere. And I don't want that. All right, so that's done. Now I'm just gonna make sure they're completely closed, okay? So that's what I'm doing up close to my eyeballs. Y'all know I'm hard-headed, don't wear them glasses. So you don't have to work with me. All right, so they look nice and closed. That's that side, okay? And please do put a crimp cover on there, okay? Put a crimp cover in there. And I'm definitely going to go tomorrow to the store and buy me some. Because I thought I had some, but no. And I don't want to just use silver. Well, hold on. So I thought I had some. No, is this dark silver? This might be able to work. But ain't that super bright? No, it's super bright. I don't want the super bright right there. I'm only okay with the little specks of bright going in here to match that piece of the pendant. But no. Okay, so I'm just going to have to go to the store tomorrow and ante up on some more. All right, back to the business. You know, it'd be nice, bargain bead box, if y'all can send us some crimp beads when you send us the mystery boxes too. That'd be nice. All right, so let's get to the other side and get that one done. Now, these holes in here are, you know, they're not that small, so I didn't squish my little crimp bead too much because I didn't want it to fall through. I'm going to go ahead and put that piece on. This one I don't have to hold to my eyeballs that badly because I did it the first time. All right, so now let's close it up good, nice and tight like. And sometimes just as a reassurance, especially when I'm working with jump beads that are a little thin, I do like to put an itsy bitsy piece of resin on there. And a little piece there to make sure that no cording or anything pops out. That's just me. You ain't got to. All right. Now let's put that other jump ring on there. And then we're going to close it out. I might sound fat right now, guys, but I also had got me some combination rice from the Chinese place. The best freaking rice I've ever had. Same place I said I had got my egg drop soup from. But I am dying to hurry up this video so I can go eat it. I know it sounds fat, but I really am. Maybe I'm just hungry. Okay, so that's that part. You know what? I really wish I had one more chain, honestly, so I can make a braid. So I can make a braided chain. Looking at this, I can tell it's a little bit too long for his neck. I might have to chop it down to about right here. But I'm not going to do that yet because I want to make sure I accurately put it against his neck. So until then, let's go ahead and finish it off. All right, so the toggle. Okay. And on the toggle pieces, I actually, do I want to use double or no? Just to bring it back into these silver pieces. I'm going to use this. Yes, I am. All right, so let's see. Like I told you before, I've used a lot of my bigger jump rings. So, or my tinier ones, I'm sorry. I got one itsy bitsy tiny one left, and it's that one. And I'm going to use it. And then let's use a medium one. And I want to because it shines perfectly back with these pieces. You see that? Shines perfectly back with those pieces. Now, when I put my crimp bead, it's going to be the color of this one, purposely. And if I go to the store tomorrow and I do find the same exact chain, I am going to change it up, and I'm going to make a braided chain instead. And the reason why I say a braided chain is because of thickness. Or if you don't want to braid it, just one more, just the thickness. I'm thinking just the thickness on a man's neck. I guess it depends on a man's neck, right? On their thickness of their neck. So I guess go by that standard. All right, I'm going to start with the little small one first, and I'm going to make sure that these are actually even when I string them on. And I don't want them to be crisscrossed. That's not the look I was going for. And if you want it, crisscross it. It's up to you. Okay, and then the other one over here. And the big giant jump ring. I'm just trying to get as closely good. There we go. All right. Now let's get that other piece on. This jump ring is going to be a little bigger just because this part is. And why not? I told you guys I'm in a whole why not mood. Okay, so we're going to add this. There we go. And then I'm going to give you guys one more idea before we're done here. If you don't want to use a chain. Okay. Here we go. We are done with this necklace. Like I told you, I know this is a little bit too long for his neck, but I'm not going to cut it because it's just, I need to know exactly how it's going to fit. So my mind is telling me just off line my husband. My mind is telling me that the chain is going to be cut to at least here. So the overall look when it's done, the length of the chain is going to stop about there. Okay, so that's a good length. It's going to stop, and then you'll have your toggle pieces. All right. Now, like I said, there are different ways you can make variations on this one. Okay, this is one with the chain. You have another one. I have multiple circular jump rings with, like this. You can make your chain based on jump rings like this as well. Okay, instead of it two-stranded or one strand. If you say, actually I do like the chain look, you can do big ones, interlock jump rings like this, okay, and make your chain based off that. If you figure, like, you know what, I think it just looks better all the way going just with stones, you can do just stones. It can be all stones like this, uniform, just like that, just continuous with no chain, going all the way up. Like I told you, I'm going to do one like that myself. You can do it with the bread beads like I showed you. You have your stones and then continue versus chain. You have your red beads. Or you have your orange stones going up if you're going to decide to do orange stones. Or if you're going to mix it between red and orange stones, you can do that as well. Or if you decide like, no, I actually want to keep it to the beads. I really like the way that the beads look. But you know what? Sister store ran out or they don't have no more. And you can always, if they do, you can always find what you're looking for literally on BB Craft. You will find those beads like this that you're looking for. I don't want to say Amazon because that's a if. But you also have your other, this one is Rainbow Picasso. Okay. And it's the same one, just a different cut. That's why it's a different name on how they are. And you can use these and continue yours all the way up from there. That's on you. Okay. And reason why it's called rainbow, like I said, different cut. You see how pretty that is? The different colors in there, the stripes. All right. And then if you decide, oh, well, I'm just going to use the bigger 10mm beads that came in there. You can do that as well. You can finish off some with 10mm beads here. You see that? And finish your necklace off with those. Or if you say I want to do some 10mm and some chain, you can do that too. There's different type of ways to finish off the necklace, and there's different variations of the necklace that you can make. So I gave you a couple there. Make it your own, right? This literally what you're doing. That's what I do. You know, when you learn something new, you're watching that tutorial, you're learning that specific skill, right? That basic skill to learn to do more and add on to that skill. So you may say, I like that necklace she made, but I don't like them colors it is, the colors she made in there, but the pattern of it I love, but let me change some stuff up. Make it your own. That's what you do. All right, that's what you're supposed to do. Why not? All right, so here's this one. Like I said, it's not going to be this long because this long is pretty much a woman's necklace, and that's not what I want to do. And if you're like, actually, I like that as a woman's necklace, then hey, there you go. Why not? Now you got a woman's one, but that's not what this is meant for. So anyways, here we go. Bottom part of it. Okay. And then, like I said before, finish it all the way up with stones. It's up to you. Finish it up with your red beads. That's up to you. If you decide orange, you go orange with your orange. That's up to you. If you look into your Dusty Rose collection, you say, you know what, those black ones I saw that you put up in here look good to go with that too. Do that too. That's completely up to you. But I'm going to leave it the way it is, and I'm going to take the chain and make this chain thicker and shorter, about right here, shorter, and this will stay in here. But that's pretty much it for today. And I'm also going to make all those other variations I told you guys about. Now, this next video that's coming up, we're going to go ahead and do those, do the tutorial for the Bayberry purse that I was telling you guys about. So we're going to get that out the way because I know a lot of people were looking forward to doing that one and had a lot of questions regarding that one. So we'll definitely get that one out the way. And I think I'm going to start basic when we do that. So not so much of the one I did before, but we'll see when the video comes, guys. So there you go. We had this one for the men's tutorial necklace. You got different types you can make, different variations. You can also turn them into bracelets, you know, men's bracelets. Go right ahead, enjoy, have fun, make it your own.